And we are back. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was super annoying. So, am I still coming in clear now?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
you're
We can
sounding
good.
better than you have.
That's awesome. Yeah, there must have just been something going on with that. All right, cool. Pull this up, and we are good to go. All right, so let's try this again. Calvin, you do. They're not quite in range from your best bet. They're like maybe 10 feet out of range of you. It's
Awesome.
possible that they could hit you from here, but it would be unlikely.
Right.
Okay.
I would
Yep.
tell. Go ahead, Nat. Bleh.
Okay. So we can clearly see they're using siege engines to target the infantry.
Correct.
They're not trying to take down the walls. They're actually targeting the infantry force.
Correct. At least this side is.
Okay.
All right.
What's that Calvin guy doing? What is he sitting there?
I would tell them to still hold. If they're not within range, I'd have my shield out. Anyone else, I would suggest to grab it as well. And we're holding here until they make a move that we are within like definite range. Then we go in.
Well, you're like
But Wolnine,
98%.
they're using the siege engines to target the infantry. We can't just sit because they'll just keep peppering us off.
But we.
Yeah, so Calvin, you're like 98% out of their range. If you sit there long enough, your forces will eventually be picked off one by one.
Okay, so it's changing. Like the trajectory is changing as it goes.
So it's releasing like 20 or 30 boulders at once. Some of them are falling well short. Others are falling like way past where you're at. It's really not. They're just peppering the area and trying to hit whoever they can.
Okay. With that being said, I guess, yeah, it'd probably be best to engage. Sending, like, at least at the first part, we're gonna move our guys kind of distill. Like this group, since they're a little bit farther back, may not be engaging with them specifically, but they're getting ready to it. Like, and us.
Are you so? Just let's worry about what you're commanding here. So your quarter army, are they moving towards the enemy or away from the enemy?
Oh, that's right. I would only be controlling one at a time, wouldn't I? So yeah, it up.
Okay. If you're moving towards the enemy, we will get into that initiative here in a second. Natalia, what is your group doing?
At this point, as soon as I see Calvin's group starting to move forward, we're going to go ahead and start targeting that closer giant. We're probably going to get some of those forces that break off and engage at us, but we've got to focus. Nat is counting on Calvin's troops to keep the other group, the
other flank. Like, you would tell me that, so I'd probably, yeah. So that'll be...
So we're going to go ahead and try to get to that giant.
Okay. I'm going to try and keep this shit together here because we got two different things going on here. And then Barry from the south. The forces, as the top is being hit, you would be informed that they're firing at the troops on the top. You would notice that the 400 that are lined up here come just outside of the mountains. And just as they're sitting outside the mountains, you can see finally a good vision of this large catapult. It probably it would have like a 20-foot wide stone or like 10-foot wide stone. It's a big stone put into this large catapult, and you would see the giant like taking a hand, scraping off rock from the hillside, the mountain, and putting it on this catapult, and he begins firing the catapult. They are not moving. They are working on destroying buildings and the wall. What are you doing?
Or I'm gonna relay this to Roll9 probably.
Okay. If you relay it to Roll9, he's gonna say just sit tight and let him destroy the wall as long as it's in front of where they've got all the debris in front.
Gotcha.
But it's entirely up to you if you want to do that. I will. I do have a question because you guys talked about putting oil to the south. Did that ever happen?
I thought it would have. That was kind of the whole contingency of that whole setup, and
Okay.
the spikes would be set up in the R spot,
Yeah.
the north one.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. That's why I wanted to double check because I had it and then I didn't have it. Okay. So we'll say like that, the black tar area.
Where I don't see it.
South side.
And that's south side, and I'm blind apparently.
Yeah, it's not showing up.
Oh, weird. Okay. Okay, I'll make it bigger, maybe.
Like, there's nothing at all.
Oh, you don't see any troops or anything?
Oh no, we see that, but we don't see any like thing you're creating. Like no circle, no.
You
I
don't
don't
see
see
anything?
the tire that you're talking about.
What the hell is going on with my shit tonight? This is driving me nuts. Literally everything that could go wrong is going wrong. Okay, so... Alright, I'm gonna put a token. We're just gonna... It's a oil token. Because apparently you guys can see oil. Or tokens.
Hold on.
There
By
you
chance?
Can you see the oil token?
No, but by chance, are you using a different
Oh
owlbear?
shit, it is a different owlbear. God damn it. That's why.
Yeah.
I rebooted the
Okay.
machine. That helps.
I did think about that. I was
Yeah,
like, wait
I'm
a
glad,
minute. Why
I'm
would
glad
this
you brought it up. That was driving me nuts. Ah, God, I'm losing my brain tonight.
All right. What are
Too
you doing
much-
well there?
Too much shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
too much shit going on. All right, let me redraw that shit. That's what's going on. All right.
That's why we didn't see anything.
Yeah, that makes perfect
There
sense.
we go. I see
Alright.
it now. Alright. Yeah, I saw the little token real fast.
Yeah, I'm going to redraw this oil slick. All right, so something like that, just outside of the entryway.
Enough to make like a wall, so if
Yeah.
if nothing else, they can't. It's hard for them to get in.
Okay. All right, that works then. Okay. So, Barry, if you're just holding fast, because right now they're just destroying what they presume are archer towers, the two abandoned towers. They're working on destroying that currently. Everyone else, and by everyone else, I mean the three of you, go ahead and roll me initiative. And by initiative, it's really just 3 d20s. Each one of you roll a d20.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Don't worry about your actual pluses. I'm taking the actual d20 roll.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, I had a 14. It showed a 1, I thought.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought I rolled a 1.
All right.
We definitely don't want to use that.
Okay. Calvin, roll one more die.
I think I only rolled. There we go.
Okay.
I thought I only rolled 1.
That's weird. No, I just wanted you to roll one more because it was a tie. They also rolled a 14. So you guys are first.
Okay.
All right. So, Calvin, I'm going to pull up a map here real quick. We're going to do a quick skirmish and see how long you guys stay in this fight. So, the way this is going to work is... See if I have my downloads. Where's all my downloads? I'm going to use one map. I'm going to put you guys in different spots on the map. So don't, this is not going to be to scale. This is just for my own sanity's sake.
Okay.
All right. And we have Epheros and Natalia and troops over there. And we have Calvin over here. For these fights, we are going to assume that your troops are fighting alongside of you, okay?
Okay.
So I'm not doing all the troops. They're not fighting. They're fighting alongside of you. We're going to focus on what you guys are doing here.
Good to know. Okay.
All right. So, as the two of you make your way north with your forces, you are going to be waylaid by troops up here as you get closer to the giants to the north.
Okay.
Calvin, with your troops, to the south here, you were waylaid pretty early on, much earlier on than the other side, and we're just gonna do our typical taken tokens. I love these. So you are not gonna have a fun time here, Calvin, because. And then you guys are...
Even though he's got like 8 times as many soldiers with
Yep.
him.
Yep.
Okay.
Shut up.
Shut up. All right, and then you guys are still gonna have a rough time
Okay.
because if you think about this, you guys are leading it. Okay, so
Yep.
you guys are in the forefront. This is you run up and you are in it. So Calvin, as you are up here, you're accosted by 4 that are like just right alongside of you as your army comes up next to you, like behind you as you're coming up. And remember, these aren't like overly powerful creatures, but you know, there are a lot of them. So we're gonna do this, and Epheros and Natalia, you guys are, I'm gonna say you guys are behind like quarter cover currently. And you're coming up on these guys. They are unprepared, and all of your attacks will be with advantage.
Ooh, okay.
Calvin,
All right.
yours will not.
Fair, that's not our point.
All right. So, you guys are first. Calvin, I'm going to let you go first, and then we'll do Nat and Epheros. It'll be essentially 8 versus 3. Calvin, you won't see Natalia and Epheros, so it'll be 2 separate ones. So, Calvin, you're first, and then we'll do the other 2, and then we'll do the groups.
I mean, I would honestly, I feel like we should just engage. I don't know what to do other than just go straight into it.
Yeah, I mean,
wait, I gotta have range.
Yes, this is your engage. This is your moment before you engage.
Yeah, move up, forward, and fight. Like that's. I don't have any other plans.
That's you just tell me. I'm gonna do A, B, C, D. You just tell me who you're fighting. This is one of those. This is one of those where we're trying to suss out your victory or retreat, whether or not it succeeds. So we'll see how many rounds you guys can survive in this.
Fair. Then yeah, I'll just straight up attack C.
Okay.
Or,
yeah, go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Okay. Sorry, I'm in the wrong section. All right.
You're fine.
Dang it, I don't know if I have the glaive on here. Give me half a second. I'm sorry, I'm a little unprepared.
Uh-oh.
No, there we go. That should do it.
Unprepared for D&D. Who ever heard of such a thing?
There we go.
All right. You got your rolls.
There's the one.
There's the one. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, you charge headlong, unprepared for the onslaught of forces, and you're thrown a little bit aback. You definitely don't hit. Anything else you want to do?
Do I get multiple attacks like my character, or is this?
Yeah, this is you.
Okay.
This is your character fighting. Essentially, you're surrounded by 4 right now. You're like in the thick of things.
Okay, so 7 points of slashing damage, and honestly, I could have been 10 feet away from him, so I would have been because I'm using the glaive.
Yeah. I gotcha. Cool. Cool. All right, so 7. I'm gonna do calculations on here so you guys see the amount of damage that it's taken. All right, cool. Anything else, Calvin?
That's 2 attacks, and sorry.
Everyone's got.
I'll say that's it's 2 attacks. I'm going to hold off my action surge, so that would be it. I think I have bonus, but I don't know if there's anything I can do with it.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, I lie. With bonus, I'm going to go ahead and ignite my weapon.
Okay.
And make it with fire.
Flaming lights up as you like charge forward into the onslaught of the Taken. Natalia and Epheros, you would find 4 unaware of your presence and looking in the direction of Calvin. And so the only other thing, and I was going to wait to see if you guys were all grouped up. Anyone who's grouped together, your group acts as one unit, so your turns are together. You can work in tandem. You can do things together. That's how we're going to do it.
Okay. One thing Nat would have definitely asked Ephoros the previous day when we were like doing the training montage thing was if like what kind of magic they had access to. Do they have anything that can affect a group? Anything that's AoE, that kind of stuff, because that would affect her positioning.
I mean, for you can just look at my spell list.
Gee, thanks. Okay,
Yeah, that's helpful.
I didn't have your character page pulled up. All right, give me a second.
I feel like
So basically, my plan here is just to run there and hold monster the giant, and then fireball the rest. And if shit's
Well, I mean, if you have fireball,
yeah, I have a few fireball, and if shits get real hairy, I can bail us out with a polymorph.
Okay, all right.
That's the gist of it.
Okay.
So my plan here is just to rush the giants and try to paralyze him when I get in range.
Okay, that's very fair. All right. So then I have a dilemma here because I see more units looking at Calvin, but I also want to focus on getting to that giant and taking it out as quickly as possible. And if they haven't noticed us,
Yes, I mean this is why we flanked, right? We hit the we hit the high value targets.
yeah,
Yep, everyone's got their options.
yep, that's our goal. We've got to get to the giant and take out the giant. So if they haven't noticed us yet, we're gonna like hold until it looks like they are going to notice us.
Okay, so foot-wise speaking, you guys are roughly 300-ish feet from Calvin. You're roughly 300 feet from the giants and the mangonels. And if you guys are not taking action, you're just staying hidden in the trees. Calvin, you are going to have a real shit time. You're about to have a real shit time.
We're going to fall back at some point.
Yep. It might be quicker than you wanted. The other troops begin moving in your direction. And Calvin, so we'll do some attacks here. The ones that you were fighting do not seem to be mage casters. Wow. And of course, dude, if I start rolling that shit. All right, so the first roll I did was a nat 20. I'm going to try not to do that for the rest of them.
Please.
Yeah. All right, cool. And then a nat 1 and then okay, cool. So, the only one that probably hit was the 23, which was nat 20. The other one, highest one was 15.
With the shield that did I say I didn't? I didn't say I had the shield. Yeah, I did say I pulled out a shield when the things were coming out. But with the shield and magical shield, I think a 23 still would miss.
Not a
But
nat
it's a
20.
crit.
Yeah, it's a
nat 20.
it's a nat 20.
Oh, god dang it.
Yeah.
That's the nat 20.
That's the nat 20 for you. Which so of the 4 that are there, you're gonna take Jesus. 21 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
What attack?
Well,
Okay.
as a critical,
Alright.
it would have normally done like 8.
That's fair. All right.
Okay. And it rolled max damage on the second one, of course. So,
Okay.
all right. So you take 21 points of slashing damage. Natalia and Ephoros, you watch as they move away, and Calvin, on the next round at the start of your turn, another 2 join this fight.
I mean, I've got my army fighting against me,
Yes.
so like all the guys wouldn't be targeting me specifically.
These are just the ones that are around you as you guys are charging
Holy
headlong.
God! Okay, now I'm understanding.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not picked. He's not showing everything.
Yeah, this is just what you're fighting.
Our units
I'm
are
reading that now.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is just-
That's why I said you're gonna have a real shit time, because you're about to get another wave of forces to head your way.
Well, then I specifically am falling myself back.
Okay. Okay. So how
so I
far?
can group up with other people, so I'm not by myself.
You're not okay. So I guess I'm not being clear. You are not by yourself.
You are, but I just.
All right. No, hang on. You're not by yourself. You are fighting alongside your army. Your army is encountering essentially the same thing you are fighting.
Yeah. So
Okay.
They're just triple our numbers.
Yes. There's just a lot of forces.
All right. Well then. All right. So I'm 10 away.
Yeah.
And it is our turn now.
Yeah. I want to look back at this map. I may need to actually tweak this because I had planned this before you guys did all of your prepping. Give me 1 second here. Let me, because you had. See, your numbers are throwing me off.
I mean, it's pretty similar numbers.
It is.
I just for some reason thought it was. I don't know why I thought it was an equivalent.
350 up there versus the 400.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's what I wanted to check. So yeah, you're pretty close. All right. So let me go back here. So yeah, it will be actually substantially different. You're still going to encounter an additional 2, but you would have started with just the 1.
Okay.
And then these back here are going to be a little less. All right.
Like that seems a little more reasonable with
Yeah.
one token.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's what scared me. I was like, there's no way I can even hold 1 turn against this many.
Well, the other ones are still like 250 feet away. They're still running towards you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So by the time they reach you, though, they will have more forces on this page. All right, but it is your turn again, and another 2 had joined the fray here with you in open combat, Calvin. And what are you doing? More fighting?
I guess I'll find out if I take opportunity attack, but I will strike from this 10 feet and then back up some. Like do my 2 attacks there. Because I'm going to try to lure them here because they're coming after me, so I'm going to lure them back.
Okay, so go ahead and make your attacks, and then you're just going to use your full movement, like as far as you can get back.
Yeah, part of this idea was not to just engage them on the open field, but to lure them into the death trap behind them.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
There we go. 26.
Yeah.
6 with another 2 fire damage.
Okay.
For the first one.
All right, so that's 8, 15.
24. There we go. 13. 16 points of damage on the second hit with a hit of 24.
Nice. All right. You kill that one.
Nice. If I kill it, then I'll probably hold off. Like, I'll fall back some, but I'm not going to go as far as I did.
Okay, that's fair. Like half your movement speed, that's fine. All right, so Natalia and Epheros, what are the 2 of you doing now that you've seen the forces move off?
Okay, if they've moved off and we don't see necessarily any more directly in our path, I would say we continue on towards the giant.
Okay, then we are gonna speed your portion along. I'm gonna move these guys up a little further. Calvin, please remind me, in 2 rounds they will reach you.
Okay, so like each round I'm falling back a little bit. Fall back. Fall back.
Yeah. Okay, so then I need to get, let me get this one up here because you guys are headed into the actual fray of things. You still will have advantage on your attacks, but you are going to have a different set to fight against.
Okay.
That, and I at least got all this set up. Right. And I don't have a war machine, so I'm going to just use a... Oh, okay. Well, Jesus. All right, war machine. There's some guards around the war machine, and Epheros, you would spot what you think was the leader. the same one that you had noticed before.
Well, wait. I thought he blended in.
He blended in with the crowd, but you were able to keep tabs on him because of your goggles.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah. And I believe that is right.
Wait, you see the groove dot? What?
Only Epheros. I'm doing this because I have the token.
Okay.
Epheros, you know which one that is. To you, Nat, that's another taken.
Cool. All right. Good to know.
All right. Okay. So, with that, as you guys rush up, yours will still be with advantage, but you guys do encounter substantially different forces, and they do still outnumber you.
Okay.
What are the two of you doing?
Rushing the giants. Yeah.
Like, what's the distance? It still says 300 feet.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, this is really. I wish I had I could do split maps. That would be great. Because I wasn't expecting you guys to go at the same time. I actually didn't even cross my mind. Okay, so all right, Natalia and Epheros, you guys are, I would say, about 150 feet away by the time you guys are. Yeah, I would say you guys are about 150 feet away.
From us to the giant?
Yes.
Okay. Oh boy. All right.
So three times the distance that's shown on the map.
Okay.
Roughly. There you go.
Okay, well, it looks like we're gonna have to wade through at least some taken just to get to the giant. So,
We can just run past them. I mean, we can try to run past them and then split some of our force to engage, and then we deal with the giants.
that'll work. All right, we're gonna have the barbarians run in front of us, and we're they're gonna focus a little bit more on the taken, and we're gonna try and rush through with the orcs to actually get to the giant.
Okay, you're gonna split forces to try to part the waters, so to speak.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Let me roll some dice here. Where's my
can't
stuff?
get there right away yet, but we're gonna start making our way there.
Oh, nice.
And I should clarify. I want to say something up front now. Nat is holding on to her Twilight Sanctuary.
Yeah, you're not using it yet.
Okay.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're always very clear when you use it. Okay, so rolling some dice. Your barbarians make short work of these taken. Yes, they can fight, but they're not great fighters. They basically part the Red Sea with these. You guys are able to charge through with your 25 orcs straight on past. And as you do that, Epheros, since you did not mention anything, I need for the two of you to make me a... Where's my thing here? 1 second. Oh, they don't even have that. That's hilarious. Actually, I'm just gonna make 2 attacks.
Oh,
why didn't I? That's dumb. Okay, cool. So Natalia, to you was each one of you is hit by or shot at by one of the taken Eldritch blasts. You would see.
Okay.
Yeah, you would see or feel in a second. One rolled I want to say it is a 21 and a 16 to hit. The 21 was to Epheros and the 16 was to Natalia.
Okay. 16 misses.
I'll take it.
Okay. And I don't know why I can't ever have the thing that I want in front of me. Where is my... There. God. Wow. So did they both hit or just the one for Ephyros?
Do what?
Did
I
did
thought
the
it was one at each of us.
one at each of you? The 21 was to Ephyros, the 16 was to Natalia.
Yeah, the 16 misses Nat.
Yeah. So the 21 hits you, Ephyros, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
And unfortunately, I am rolling really well today. That was actually max damage. You take 14 points of force damage as you're hit in the back by an Eldritch Blast running at the giant. You guys do, if you continue on, you do make it within range. Ephyros, if you would like to cast Fireball at this giant, while your orcs are not in range yet of the giant.
I want to get into 90 feet.
90 feet. Okay. Yeah, you guys can easily make that.
Okay, then when I'm in the 90 feet, I'm gonna cast Hope Monster on the giants.
Oh, all right. Let me see if what's the saving throw on it?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom. Oh, almost. It rolled a 9. It almost rolled. It is paralyzed.
Get him, boys! Get him on it!
Yeah, there you go. Go to town, orcs.
There is a roar from those as the orcs charge this giant.
And if we're at 90 feet,
yeah.
If we can make it that close, Nat is going to use guiding bolt because that's 120 foot range.
Okay, at the giant.
Yep.
Okay. All right, yeah, go for it. Is that a save too?
No, that's an attack roll.
I can never remember the guiding bolts or the what's the other one? This
Fairy Fire is a dex save. Guiding bolts is an attack roll.
No, it's the other bolt. I can never remember the sacred flame. That's the one I'm always confusing it with.
Yeah, Sacred Flame is also a dex save.
Yeah.
No, this one's gonna be guiding bolts.
Okay.
Attack roll. Where's there? Hold on. There it is. Okay. Now I don't remember. Paralyzed doesn't give advantage for ranged attacks, right?
If it's an attack roll, it should.
Okay.
I think it's all attack rolls as long as it's not prone and you're doing a range.
Okay. Cool. Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh no. Oh, Natalia.
No, poor Natalia, man. This is rough. Oh. Okay, well, yeah.
Right, cool. Well, that's a miss.
A 10. You go to fire your guiding bolts, and the roar of the orcs at the same time throws off your concentration, and the spell fizzles in your hand.
That's a loud roar.
Sure.
It's a loud roar. They're very angry.
All right. Cool. There it is. That's what I got.
That's what I got. All right. So with this, Natalia and Ephyros, that is at the end of that round. You guys are accosted by another one. Good God, where's all my stuff? All right. So what I'm gonna do is these guys are no longer, they're taken by other stuff. So joining this is another one or two. I think it's 2. Yeah, it is 2. Cool. But all of your attacks are with advantage. Keep that in mind because they did not see this coming. So B. That would be start of their round.
Melee only, but all attacks have advantage.
Yep. The giant will make his wisdom save here on his turn because he can't do anything. He rolled a 2 this time, which is even lower, as total of 6.
Okay.
You know what? The dice never lie. And once again, you guys are fired at. Both miss. I'm just not even going to tell you the numbers.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. And with that, next round, there will be more forces that will be attacking you. Yeah. And Calvin, you have two attacks against you. They're only, they probably won't hit, but you never know. Maybe I'll roll another nat 20. 16.
Or definitely went silent.
Okay. 16 and a 20.
16 and a 20?
Yeah.
I forget, I have my glaive out, so I can't have my shield, so I'm not 21. I am 20, but I will do my magic shield.
Okay, that's fair.
So I'm at 19, not 21.
Gotcha. Okay, so with your magic shield, you're at 19, not 21?
No, with my magic shield, I'm at 24.
Okay, so both miss. Cool. Yeah, both miss. And the others move forward. They're getting closer.
Okay.
And, oh, I did not add theirs for this round. Because they do add per round.
Okay.
Calvin, it's your turn. And I'm sorry, 1 second. Not that one. Barry, roll me another perception check.
Oh boy, here we go. Disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage.
Even though with a passive of 19. Oh boy, another 11.
All right. Cool. With your passive of 19, thank you for reminding me, you would spot... Oh, shit, that's not what I wanted.
A giant.
God dang it. I can't do...
Probably.
I can't do nothing right. You spot 2 more giants heading in your direction from the forest.
Oh boy, great.
Towering about 50 feet, 30 feet above the trees. Walking slowly towards the wall. Barry, they seem to be walking slower than you'd expect, like they're waiting on something, but they are making their way to the wall. All of a sudden, Barry, you hear word from Golnai. We have forces incoming from the east, 300 strong and 2 more giants. You still don't see the 300, Barry, but apparently the scouts have reported that they are incoming.
Oh boy.
Meanwhile, on the south side of town, they have officially destroyed one of these buildings, and they are doing great work on the second one. They have yet to move forward as the giant continues to put these massive stones on this catapult, which is doing substantial damage to even the debris field that you have set up in front of you. It's like hitting into the building, collapsing part of the building, rolling through the debris field. Yeah, it's significant. Are you doing anything yet?
What I want to do, right, is try to shoot at it, but I think it's a bit too far. 'Cause I remember it was like probably about like 300.
Yeah. So
I think a little over in the tower, so I don't think I can hit them.
For you, one of your generals gives you a few options if you would like at this point. You could send forces out to try to take care of the war machine or the giant, either flanking from, he says there's a small opening in the fence to the far south where you could flank from the west. So specifically, there is a hole right down here that you could flank from the west to try to get to those forces. There is also, you could also stay here, obviously, or see if you could find a way to, at least light the smoke to obscure their view. The fire. Up to you. You have 1 minute.
I'm gonna bring like a party of me to probably start lighting the fuse then.
Oh, you're gonna start getting the oil going?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least.
Okay, that's fair. We'll get that set up. I'll do some red here. We'll do our fire. Woo! All right, cool. It's lit. All right. Barry, you have a flame set up to your south. It definitely obscures view. Flaming arrows fly through the air, hitting the ground. Flame trails out to the left and right, definitely obscuring view. Smoke plumes into the air, thick, heavy black smoke. It goes up for a bit, and it kind of just sits in the air, kind of stifling the smoke. You begin seeing small gray flakes of snow falling to the ground with all the smoke going on. And with that, anything else, Barry? Range of them, Barry.
Yeah.
God.
I'd rather freeze than delay, so that's...
Is it better though?
Yeah, right? I can type faster than I can talk, apparently.
What did you say? Because I can't.
You are
really see
within
text right
You're
now.
in the range.
You are within 600 feet. You could fire your bow at these giants.
At the one at the east.
At the ones at the east. They are 600 feet away. And closing.
Boy. Whoa.
I'm gonna be super frustrated if Barry manages to single-handedly take out one of these giants.
Yo, can I have a rat help me on my athletics check?
Oh, right. What? No.
Okay, what about the Rangers then?
Have a ranger help you on your
Can I
athletics
ask
check?
a Ranger
You're just
for
like,
help
here,
for the
hold the bow.
athletics check?
You know what?
Because I think I
I'm
still
gonna
need to do
because you asked
athletics.
that. I'm gonna give you advantage on that athletics check, so it'll be a straight check. So roll a straight athletics check to see if you can reach them here.
Oh wait, before I do that, I do a bonus action steady aim.
Oh, okay. There we go. All right. So, Barry, they don't know you're there, so this will be a surprise attack just for mechanics. If you do manage to hit, and this is a straight roll. This will not be with disadvantage.
Well, let's see with because I think I still have to do the athletics check. What you told me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, this. The athletics
it's-
check is with advantage. You don't have disadvantage on the athletics check, just in general. So, athletics check with advantage. Let's see if you can, with the help of others, draw this bow back. It's a big bow.
30.
Wow. Wow. I'm gonna say yes. You can draw it back with the help of others, specifically. You're able to draw it back. So go ahead and roll that attack roll.
Wait.
And here's the real moment of truth. Does he actually hit?
Okay, now let's see. Now this is advantage, right?
The attack roll, yes, it is advantage. They have not spotted you. This is surprise.
Steady aim.
This is surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Will a 20? Well, actually, 21 hit.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's a +6. A 21 does hit.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's a crit as well.
Yeah, it is a crit as well. Wait, no, it's not a crit. Wait.
With assassinate.
Oh yeah, it is. It's an automatic crit. That's right. All right. Bye-bye, giant. Bye-bye. No,
also do my
probably
surprise
still not.
attack.
I would say
Yeah, probably not.
it's probably still going to be like 60 damage, but that's still a shit ton of damage. And while he's rolling that, I'm going to get back to the other map and we'll do your guys' thing here.
So I'm gonna roll everything as a crit and then 4d8s as well.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh my god. All right. So there's 20.
Oh boy.
Plus your lightning arrow. Don't forget your lightning arrow, 2d8.
You're right. You're right. 2d8 as well.
Oh, and 460. Okay, so plus 2d8. Plus your bugbear.
Yep.
So 4d8 because it's an extra 2d8.
Okay. Yeah, so there you go, 4d8.
And then 2d8, I believe.
For the lightning, yeah.
Here we go.
Dang.
All right. 84 points of damage. Crying on the inside. That is not enough to fell a giant, but I'm just for flavor's sake. With the help of the archers, they look at you really oddly at first, and you're like, "Here, hold this," and you like grab it back with your hands, holding the arrow, both hands on it, and they're struggling to hold it with you, and you're like, and it straight through the air. You would hear the sound of as it hits the giant right in the side of the like arm, and you would see the whole giant just back, shudder back as the arrow hits him. It takes 84 points of piercing damage, and I'm gonna mark that so I don't forget on that map one, because that is a shit ton of damage. Don't fuck with Barry. As long as he's not dead.
I mean, fuck with Barry, but don't let him go first.
Yeah. All right. So that's that. That's that. Okay. Back to Calvin. Calvin, it is your turn. And you are becoming increasingly surrounded by the Taken as your forces are working to hold them back and falling back along with you.
Okay. I don't know how we're going to play this, but Wither and Bloom.
On
like on me.
Here, this guy's dead.
Actually, not on me specifically.
Yeah. Can't you use a corpse?
Well, I can choose a point, but the thing is, I want to still be inside of it so I can heal. So whatever gives me the most range and getting the most people, but with me still touching it or being within it.
Okay. I would say that you could get the two that are next to you and you as well. The third one's like catching up. He's running towards you.
Okay. So I will do that. Con 15 of Con 15 save. Oh, he froze, so he'll be back in a second.
Mm-hmm. 212. Okay.
You back, Gabe?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. We didn't hear anything. You froze and disappeared. So
I know.
Con 15.
Oh yeah, it's 2 12s.
2 12s.
I typed it in chat.
Right.
If I freeze, just check the chat.
Okay.
Because for some reason I can still type things, I just can't speak things.
They take
wow, max
take
damage.
Yeah, shit.
Nice.
Okay. And then I get to heal one hit die.
Yep.
So.
Okay. Cool. Excellent. Anything else?
That is my one spell, so I'm going to risk the attack of opportunity and go down.
Don't forget your bonus action when you cast. No, wait, it's not a cantrip. Never mind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not that level yet.
So you're gonna take the 2 attack of opportunities.
Yeah, and then move as far as I can.
Wow. A nat 1 and a 2.
Reaction. Okay, give me a second because I need to see if I can use this as a reaction.
I cannot believe these rolls. You guys are gonna win this war based on my rolls, I think.
I can't.
I don't know. You've been rolling high for damage. So.
Well, yeah, if I can hit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
shouldn't even
Yeah,
say
no,
move
then I
down.
would just move as far as what down as I can, because I can't. I thought I could cast expeditious retreat, but not yet.
Oh, expeditious retreat.
Expeditious, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you're moving further away again. All right. Okay, Natalia and Ephiros. There are two more taken that have joined the fray. The giant is still paralyzed, and Ephiros, you are very certain that one of these taken is not the taken. It is casting spells at you, while still hidden as a taken.
Let's see. Is there like still a blob of enemy around, or
The two, the A and B are the only ones that are around you. The giant is within fireball range. Your orcs are almost upon it, and yeah. So I would say you are probably 30 feet from A and B, and the Gruvat is roughly 60 feet away from the two of you. I'm gonna move him. Like, we'll just say he's over here. So if that's a little better, I'm going to try. I know this is kind of annoying to do off the map, but trying to get a relative distance here.
Okay.
All right, so those two were engaged in other stuff. They're not coming back. So that's more accurate. So what are the two of you doing?
So I know Nat doesn't know it's the Gruvat, but it's the Gruvat that's doing the Eldritch Blasting?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Interesting. Because Nat can see the giant is paralyzed and the orcs are about to tear it to pieces.
Here's to hoping.
Yeah, how are the orcs working though? Are they doing good job or?
They're about to reach it. You guys were 90 feet away, so they didn't reach it last round.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said, about to start tearing it apart.
Yep.
So Nat is looking at closer targets, especially since she now knows, okay, hold monster worked. I have to protect Ephiros now.
Okay. So what are you doing then?
Spirit Guardians. I'm standing next to Ephiros in a defensive position. I'm casting Spirit Guardians, so anything that tries to get close to us is gonna have a hard time of it.
Excellent. I love it. This is good.
And yeah, I think I will go ahead and cast it as a 4th level this time. Yeah. So is there anything in the immediate vicinity around us at the moment when I cast it? Because the range is a 15-foot radius.
15. Yeah, 15 foot. They appear angelic. Because they're 15 feet. I'm going to ask Ephiros, what is your alignment? Just curious.
I don't know yet.
That doesn't. What would the alignment have to do with it?
If you are good or neutral, their spectral form appears angelic or fade.
That depends on me as the caster.
I'm misreading that. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. that is for the caster. Oh my god. Okay. On the field
specifically, they appear as like spectral warriors. Like you know Norse mythology. They're basically the Einherjar.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So you cast Spirit Guardian. Do you say anything to Ephiros? Ephiros, what are you doing? Or are you concentrating on hold person?
I mean, I'm trying to play defensive here. I'm just gonna. Honestly, I don't know if it's better to focus on him or help Calvin. I'm just gonna focus on this Gruvat. So I'm gonna point out to everyone and say, "It's that one. Kill it." And
Of course you say that after Nat casts the defensive spell.
I mean, I just realized it now.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go for a 2-for-1. I'm gonna bonus action
What?
Firebolt with my quicken spell.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me double check. Wait, it's 2 sorcery points? Alright, fine.
For what?
For the subtle, quicken. 19 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Ooh, 19 damage.
Nice.
Wow. Nice.
The second one misses.
Yeah, the second one misses.
Okay.
Yeah, welcome to sorcery point economy.
Yeah.
At least it was the 19 damage that hit, not the 7.
Right? Oh man. Good stuff, good
And
stuff.
I'll stay right behind that.
Okay.
And Nat's looking confused, like, wait, what's that one?
As soon as you look around, and as soon as the fireball hits, it does. It loses concentration on what it was doing. It drops its guys, and you would see a Gruvat standing in the crowd of the army around you, firing these Eldritch blasts at you.
Cool. All right.
Which, by the way, it does immediately in response. If your turn is over, obviously.
Yeah, it's over.
Well, if I can, I would try to position myself between him and Ephoros. Try and give Ephoros some cover.
Okay. A 21 and a 16 to you then, Nat.
The 21 hits. The 16 does not.
Okay. Now we'll roll I never get to roll my 10s, so that's kind of fun. 8 points of force damage for the one that...
Okay.
The two that are there around you, Nat, how far is this Spirit Guardian? How does it... How
It's
far
a 15-foot radius around me. When they
Around
start their
you.
turn enter that space, that's when they have to make a wisdom save.
All right, they enter the space to attack you. They will make the save and probably both fail. Yes, they do. Cool. Nat 1 and a 7, in case you're wondering.
Okay, cool.
That's
All right.
that's my third or fourth Nat 1. Just keeping track here. So go ahead and roll the damage. I don't think you're going to do 30 damage. Yeah. 20 damage.
10 radiant to each of them, and their movement speed is halved while they're in that area.
Okay. Well, they're still going to be able to reach you, but that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah. You said 10. Okay.
Yep, 10 radiant.
All right. Plus 3, 18, and a what's that? A 14 to you, Nat.
Both of those miss.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
And the giant needs to make the wisdom save, right? Ephoros, is a wisdom save?
To try and break the hold monster, yeah.
He rolls a 19! Finally!
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's super annoying.
I will say the orcs are about to reach you too, so he's still going to be pretty engaged.
Okay.
I will say also
25 orcs versus one giant.
Yeah, I will say also, Calvin, you would have realized that one of the mangonels has stopped firing stuff at you. The other one's still firing, but as you're getting further and further away, I will have you start making those dex checks because you're not in with their troops per se. They're following you and you're like going into the firing range. So it saves. That's the end of its turn because that's how that spell works. And all right, and cool. So at the end of that round, at the start of the next round, another 2 coming out. Keep in mind, you guys, Nat and Ephoros, all of your attacks are with advantage. Please remember that.
Okay. Haven't really done anything that needed
I know.
that it mattered because I did with advantage and I got a 2 and a 3.
Yeah. Well, I'm reminding you because Zox Firebolt should have been with advantage, and I didn't catch that in time. So I'm sorry about that. All right. So with that, Calvin moved away. These two came in after, so these three are going to come after you. Oh, I moved the one that should have been able to reach you. So sorry, that one's over here. That one's over here. So the three will reach you this time. It is all with +3. So one of them was above a 20. A 21 to hit.
With shield, it would not.
Okay.
Using shield again?
Yep.
Okay. Using shield again, it does not. So we'll say C. Cool. And yeah, with that. So with that, they move closer. They move closer. Everyone's getting closer and closer to you, Calvin. You're doing a good job of staying alive. I will give you that.
Right. It's gonna be hurtful because I'm about to do the same. I'm not sticking around. I gotta get out of this. But I want to be able to. So can I disengage? That's an action, right?
Disengage is an action. Yes.
It will be an action.
Okay. What happens if I reach the border?
If you reach the border, you are going to draw your forces back through the tunnel.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to Wither and Bloom.
Okay, so you'll hit 3. You'll hit 3 this time, and yourself.
Yes. Con 15.
They all fail.
Okay, they take 8 damage.
Okay. That actually kills 2 of them.
Ooh. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna action surge. Well, yeah, I'm gonna action surge. I lost my. There we go. And then I'm going to attack with the glaive against dude right here.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
Max damage 14.
Nice. That is enough to do it. You kill that guy too. Yeah, like I said, these guys don't have a lot, but they just keep coming.
All right, and then with that, I'm going to.
Okay. Go for it. What's in your turn?
I did the 2 action, or I did my 1 action, or my 1 attack. My 1 went back, and I'm gonna hold here, and then probably run back on the next turn. I'm hoping that they don't all reach me.
It'll be you'd have to survive one more round. Like you'd have to stay one more round after for them all to reach you. C and B will reach you.
Then yeah, I'm gonna hold off here for one more round.
Okay. Actually, it'll be C, B, and 1 more because that's the group that's been coming. All right. So that's your turn, Epheros and Natalia. It's up to you guys. What do you guys? Oh, the orcs. So the orcs, as they rush up to the giant, you can see the giant. It's like trying to figure out what to do. Looks, you would see it look down at the Gruvat almost as if it's asking a question telepathically, like because they speak telepathically. Like it looks down like, and it grabs its great club and just starts swinging its great club. And I'm actually gonna roll a percentile because it is.
Wait, it's not its turn yet, is it?
Oh shit! No, it is not. Thank you. I'm still rolling a percentile, but I'll hold on to that for later. Right. So the orcs drive into the mangonel and begin hacking at its toes and feet, and you would see it just as it's hitting the ground. The stones are like popping up. The other giant to the far is like looking over, fires the mangonel again. They are doing some pretty good damage to it. You can see some of the orcs using their weapons like daggers to just climb up the orc or the giant itself. They get like 10-15 feet up. Oh, they're angry. Yeah.
Okay.
They're going for the kill. But yeah, they do some damage to him. In fact, it'll be 32 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. And with that...
so 25 orcs did 32 points of damage.
Yeah, because not all of them hit him. They actually have pretty thick skin.
Okay, that's fair. All right.
All right. So
we need a fucking berry up here, not these fucking.
I know, right? They're
so
guys. You got to remember, they're NPCs. They are not battle masters like you guys.
Also, I'm fighting 3 giants. You know.
Right? Barry's like, I got my hands full with 3 giants. You guys can take 1.
Yeah.
Gee, and with that, I believe that's the end of the NPC's turn. So, Calvin, I need for you to make me a dexterity saving throw. With advantage.
Ephiros and I haven't gotten to go yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Don't do that yet. We'll have to see how this plays out.
All right.
Sorry, yeah, I totally skipped your turn.
Yeah.
There's a lot of moving pieces. Come on.
Just blast this guy, I guess, then?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what's about to happen. Yeah, this is going to be a... I'm going to call that a 3rd level guiding bolt right at the Gruvat's face.
All right.
With advantage.
With advantage.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Hopefully it's not another 2 and 3. That's better.
Hey, that hits.
That's much better.
That's much better.
Cool. Now let's see what the damage looks like. Not terrible.
Not bad. Yeah.
25 radiant.
25. What is the actual one? Oh.
And the next attack against it has extra advantage.
There will not be a next attack. That is actually enough to do it. Yeah, you fire this guiding bolt right at its face, and you would see its tendrils like right as it hits it right in the mouth and just blasts the back of its head out, and it drops to the ground. You can see to your right and left several of the Taken stop fighting and like look around like, what the fuck is going? They get like one of them gets stabbed almost immediately by one of the barbarians because they were in the middle of fighting. The other one like starts running, like frantically just running towards the city.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, not all of them stop. This must be one of however many there are.
Okay, good to know. All right.
I know that's not what you were hoping to hear, was it?
Would it affect enough of any of my guys?
Actually, it would not.
Just their platoon.
Yep, they have.
It's different.
Yep, I can't give. I want to tell you all the stuff, but I can't.
Yeah.
Right. No, I feel you.
Yep. Okay, so you do manage to fell that one. And
cool.
you do save. I'm gonna say, Nat, you actually save 5 lives doing that. You save 5 civilians. I know that'll make Nat feel good.
Good to know.
You said that before I'm about to do what I'm doing. So I'm gonna look for this plop. I think I'm gonna aim for the biggest plop that I can find. Assuming that's the group mat is in there, I'm gonna throw a fireball in there.
Oh my god.
Level 4.
You're not intentionally hitting our guys, are you?
Oh, all right. So I rolled for the group. I rolled a nat 20, so they succeed. But so you're not aiming specifically at the ones next to you. You're aiming at like the biggest blob group that you can find in your area. Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Are you trying? Let me ask. I'm going to ask a very specific question.
The one where Calvin was fighting, because I know my blob right here. They're basically back to normal, right?
What's the range on fireball? I thought it was only 120 feet.
Yes, 120.
Okay, you guys are like 400 feet away from Calvin by this point, because he was 300 feet away from you when you started this, and you guys moved forward and he moved back. Yeah.
Okay, so 1 square is like what?
It's like 3 times the amount or something ridiculous. No, it's like 6 times the amount. Don't worry about the squares. That's why I'm just. I wish I had specific maps for these because I didn't think you guys would be fighting at the same time, 2 different things. That's on me, so I'm trying to make the best of this situation. Just know you're like 450 feet away from Calvin's group, roughly. You're like 400 feet from Calvin's group. Yeah.
Okay.
There are still there's still significant. Yeah, there's still significant troops around you guys that you could do some serious damage to, Ephiros. And I'm going to ask a very specific question. Are you trying to get the mangonel in this? Or are you more focused on the action?
I can see I'm going to focus on the caster and
Oh,
God. So the caster first. If I see any caster, that's going to be the main target. If there's no caster, I'm going to try to hit the siege weapon as well.
Okay, so I actually rolled percentile for this, so you're gonna like this actually.
No, I think he's on delay again.
Oh, fuck! Seriously? This is driving me absolutely bonkers. I don't know what the hell's going on. All right, I don't know what's going on with the delay tonight. I just realized. So the camera had.
Well, I mean,
nothing.
it is 9.
Yeah, we're about to be done.
It held for a while though.
I got a good end for this, so we're about to be done. I rolled percentiles for this, so you will kind of appreciate this. You fire your fireball into the widest group that you can, encompassing also the mangonel. You go ahead and roll the damage, and you fire the fireball, and it explodes out, expanding, hitting probably 20 taken, along with the mangonel. You do, where is the damage for that? Nice, 31. It's not enough to blow up the mangonel. They're actually pretty hefty, but you managed to kill 20 of the taken, and 2 of those taken turn into Gruvat, losing their concentration. The 2 of them out of that group. There are far more in here than you expected that you've seen thus far. So I'm going to say we're just going to, for pity's sake, for my brain here, I'm going to unhide this. We're going to do that. We're going to get rid of that and that. And then we're going to copy, paste. Cool. And then I'm getting set up for next week here. So you'd find that you would kill a whole bunch. You'll still have 2, and another 1 will join on the next round. This took 31 points, and these took 31. They actually look pretty badly hurt as well. Okay. Anything else on your turn, Ephiros? No. Okay. All right. So this is a good spot to end. So we're gonna do their turn, and then we're gonna get into all of that. The giant with all the orcs crawling up him like little ants at this point starts swinging his great club. With the fire of the mangonel has caught on fire. It didn't destroy it, but it did catch on fire. The fire begins rushing up the sides of the mangonel. The giant takes steps back, just begins swinging its great club at the orcs as it can. Hits the mangonel. You would see wood and shit just explode everywhere out onto the field. It flies wood like 30 feet into the distance. And a few of the taken, you would notice, turn towards the explosion. The rest are still fighting. You would notice probably 5 other taken that have turned towards this explosion behind them, flaming wood flying off. So you're looking at probably 7, if you had to guess from your current vantage point. The mangonel is destroyed. This thing just, it's done. It is not able to kill all of the orcs that it would like, and it takes another 28 points no, what was it? 32, 60. So 60 total. Takes another 28 points of damage as the orcs are doing pretty good work to it. With that, you guys do get 2 more taken that actually have come up from behind. They were fighting other things, came up from behind, and you would see that some of the attention of the crowd turning towards Calvin, like 2 or 3 of them, have started heading back. All right, we'll do that. All right, and I need to add 1 here for Calvin, 1 here for Calvin, because there's 2 sets of groups. They are going to go, so you'll have 3 attacks, Calvin, against you. That's a 20, 19, and a 19. I'm assuming none of those hit if you're using shield.
Actually, yeah, with shield, no, because all 3 of them would hit if I didn't.
Okay. All right, so the 3rd shield. How many shields you got anyway?
I got 4 spell slots, or 1 spell slot left, but I've got 4 slots at level 1.
Yikes! All right,
Burning through those.
Burning through them, man. Burning through them.
Yeah, but it's
Got to hold
with
the
purpose.
line. All right,
Yep.
I'm gonna move them up so all 3 of them miss you, but you are once again surrounded by 3, and I believe that is the end.
Nope. The taken next to me need to make wisdom saves.
Oh, yes, they do. And what's the? Go ahead and roll the damage. They may not need to make it. If you roll max damage on this, they can't even save from that.
Okay. 16.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and roll the. Wow, 1 save. What's the total save?
15.
They actually both save. So 8.
Okay.
18. Oops.
Right,
Okay.
and did they make any attacks?
They are going to make attacks.
Okay.
Woo! Yikes. All right. Yeah, and again, they're both making them at you, Natalia.
Okay.
And they both miss. That's both 2 12s.
Cool. Yep.
All right. And that is round 3 or 4. Do you remember?
I think that's 4.
4? Okay, cool. All right, cool. And with that, we're going to head back to the city. Barry, I know, Barry, you really want to try to do this. I'm going to give you an opportunity to make another attack here before we end. So go ahead and make your attack roll with the help of your archers.
Okay, with athletics check first, right?
Yep. So at this point, no, yeah, it's still athletics because it's over 240.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still good.
13.
All right, go ahead and make your attack roll.
With advantage, because I would do the both.
With advantage. Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. Nat 20, please.
Another nat 20, please.
No, it
Nat
wasn't.
20.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
18.
18 still hits.
And since I have sneak attack, since I have advantage.
It believe it or not, this is actually still surprise attack because they can't see you.
The smoke.
Yep.
Wait, let me check it.
Actually, that's cool.
Yeah, this is still surprise. So yeah, this is still considered a crit.
I don't know if it's still assassinate because it says if they haven't taken turn in combat yet.
They have not taken a turn in combat. They
would
haven't. They
have,
haven't even made it into combat yet.
They're still outside the fight.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
So,
Yeah.
wait, let me read assassinate to see
No,
if that means it's a crit.
I'm just gonna tell you now, Barry. It is a critical. You don't have to read it. It is a critical.
Okay.
The DM is giving you a gift.
I'm not giving him a gift. Like mechanically, it's still a critical.
Oh yeah, it makes sense, but it seems like if you were a bad DM, you could have just ignored all that.
Oh right, yeah. I could have, but why would I? That ruins the fun of watching him do fucking 100 damage in one damn shot.
4d6. I don't think I get the extra 4d6 though, sadly.
Which extra 46?
The bugbear.
Surprise attack.
Yeah, you don't get the extra bugbear this time.
Your bugbear thing, no, yeah.
All right, so we got 27.
47. Nice. You missed the first 20.
Oh, I missed the first 20. Yeah, 47. Okay, cool. And the 2d8 for the lightning?
Here we go. 4.
Wow, okay. So yeah, 47, 50, 51. Another 51 points of damage. How many hit points this thing got? Let me double check this thing real quick.
Oh, it took 80 something. 87.
It's got a bunch.
I'm gonna.
Oh wait, no, 84. It was 84, I think.
84.
Let's see. Okay. You might have just gotten super lucky. Oh, does this thing not want to do it? Great.
And 51.
All right, Barry, how do you want to do this?
I shoot it in one of the shoulders, and then I go like, time to put it on the other one.
Nice. Yeah, so between 2 shots with criticals, that is 130 damage plus. I rolled for the HP just in case. Only 115, so this is more than enough. Barry, with the help of your other comrades in arms, you pull back another one. Blue lightning crackling from the arrow as you pull back and release, and it flies through the air. This one hitting it in the other shoulder, and it just pierces straight through it, continuing on into the distance. Who knows where it went? There is a hole on the back that's just a mass of blood is trickling down. It seems to just continue to bleed, and the giant's just over here, and it falls with a heavy, making the whole ground shake. All the snow that was on the trees just fall. All of the coverage that the trees were providing for these would-be attackers also falls. You are able to see 300 strong headed towards the walls. They are carrying unlit torches, Barry.
Oh boy.
And that giant is dead. I think it was like 137 or something like that. Something close to that.
I think 135.
Yeah. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's dead.
It was 133 because it was 82 plus 51.
Okay, there we go. I say it doesn't matter, and everyone's like, it's this. All right, so the smoke continues to billow northeast, kind of obscuring a bit more of the vision here. And all of a sudden, Barry, you would hear screaming coming from the southwest, and you would look over and you would see large splashing in the water. Tentacles rise 30, 40, 50 feet above the water, slam into the water, creating massive waves that are rocking the docks you can see from a distance. And this creature comes up from beneath the water. It seems to